Hello, my dear. I'm terribly sorry to bother you at this late hour, but, well, you see, I'm a trifle lost, and I was wondering if you could help me decipher where exactly I am. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Volak. Yes, Volak. No, I'm sure you don't get many people around these parts with that sort of name. It is an old European name. I'm somewhat old-fashioned, you could say. And what might your name be, my dear? How quaint. Oh, I beg your pardon. Was that too forward? Well, it's tradition where I'm from. The equivalent of a mere handshake. I mean no harm or offense by it, I assure you. What a lovely home you have here. Yes, I was just about to say. The architecture, it's so deliberate. It's artwork. Reminds me of my own home. It's picturesque, one might even call it a castle. Would it be all right if I come in? I understand and respect your boundaries, of course. But seeing that it is such a cold night, I might prod a bit further. You may search me if you wish. I'm unarmed. Still unsure. Well, I can't say that I blame you, but... My dear, gaze upon this face. Look into these eyes. Do these seem like the eyes of a killer to you? Don't you feel light? Don't you feel wary, eager to lend a helping hand to these deep eyes? Very good. Thank you for your kindness. I beg your pardon. My shadow? Well, of course it's there, my dear. You just have very strong lights, is all. Yes, and you're quite tired, aren't you? Perhaps your mind is playing tricks on you. Isn't it? Look into my eyes. You can trust me, can't you? Oh, that's so kind of you to offer me something to eat, but I'm afraid I'm not hungry. Oh, I apologize. It's just, please do put that clove away. I'm very much allergic. I simply wish to rest for a moment and understand where it is I am, so that I may be on my way. I don't wish to take advantage of your hospitality any more than I have to. And not that I wouldn't love to stay in such a warm, welcoming, gorgeous abode as this. I simply don't wish to be a burden, that's all. You're incredibly kind. You're a lover of books, I see. These are some of my favorites. I can see you have exquisite taste. Delicious. What? Nothing. I was just... Now this... This is a favorite of mine. Bram Stoker. What a wizard he was with the written word. Don't you agree? You know, my ancestor knew him quite well. Yes, they were indeed well acquainted. I come from a wealthy background. So what am I doing here? I suppose that's a fair question. I like to venture out. I like to make new friends in unlikely places. I'm a family man at heart, one could say. And I... I'm always looking for new members. But, enough about me, my dear. Tell me about yourself. Do you live alone? Oh. You can trust me, remember? Look into my eyes. You can trust. I'm Count Volak. I would never hurt you. I would never even dare. You have nothing to fear, my love. Everything is just fine. So, why don't you answer my question and tell me, do you live here alone? Really? Now isn't that just quaint? And when shall they return? Well, perhaps I shall have to extend my stay. I would so love to become more acquainted with your kin. What? What do you mean? I should be on my way. Don't you remember? You invited me in. You asked me to stay with you, to keep you company. I was never on my way anywhere. Look into my eyes. Isn't that what you remember? Don't you recall sitting all by your lonesome on a park bench days ago, weeks ago, asking your dear old friend Count Volak to come stay with you, to keep you company in the absence of your kin. There we are. Now you're thinking clearly. Yes. So, why don't you tell me about these books? You seem to have a fascination with a certain genre. Well, let's see. Goosebumps, Frankenstein, The Strange Case of Jekyll and Hyde, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and of course, Dracula. It seems you have an obsession with the supernatural. In all the years of our friendship, I've never known. Do you believe in such things? Do you believe in fairies, witches, vampires? No? Then why so many books on the subject? So many books with so little dust accumulated, implying that you read these quite often, and yet you claim you don't even believe in ghosts. Why then? I see you want to believe in them. And why is that? What appeals to you about the existence of, vampires and ghouls, monsters, all the things that go bump in the night. Most people find that quite frightening. Why would you ever want such creatures to be real? How interesting. How very profound. You wish for the supernatural to be real, so that you can believe in life after death. How incredibly sophisticated. I was not expecting that. And so, if you could live forever, would you? At what cost? Well, doesn't it bother you that you might grow old as all those you love dearly perish and turn to dust? Ages after ages, eons upon eons, without dying. That is what you desire, my love. How delightful. It seems I've misjudged you. Your heart is as cold as ice, as bitter as acid, as dark as the void, as that deep eternal sleep from which you are determined to abstain. My love, gaze, my love, gaze into my eyes. These bloodless white eyes. Now freeze. You cannot move. You may not speak. You are mine. You are completely and totally under my power. My dear, I came here expecting nothing more than a good meal to last me the night, as well as a place to sleep come morning, but you intrigue me. You impress me, and I can think of no one more worthy of the gift I'm prepared to bestow upon you. Oh, my dear, I think you know exactly what I am. I am a vampire. Yes. A vampire who's prepared to offer you immortality. in exchange for your undying loyalty and servitude. You belong to me. You belong to me. You are my property. I control you. You are forever mine. Does that excite you, my dear? Oh, tell me you want this. Tell me you want the piercing feeling of my fangs burying themselves in your throat. Tell me you want to belong to me. Tell me how much it excites you to be owned by me. Forever. Your blood. It's divine. It's fantastic. Beyond anything I've ever tasted before. Oh, kiss me, my dear. Yes, you shall feel weak. You shall feel elated in a state of pure ecstasy as you transform. You and I shall remain here for the next few days. I shall tend to you as you will be weak during the transformation process. You shall cook for me, you shall cleanse me, and you shall sleep beside me in my coffin. And upon the return of your kin, to prove your loyalty to me, you shall feed. You will feed and regain your strength as we set off to my castle, your new home, with your new and forever family. Ha 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 hi 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 hihi hiie 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 hi 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 hi